A very good morning to you, Janet. Talk us through what's behind this.
Good morning. Yes, the goal behind the Sober Spring Challenge is merely to raise people's awareness. And I think if you say to the average South African and indeed British person, we'd like you to go without alcohol for 66 days, the reaction will be one of shock and horror and, oh my goodness, that's a long time. So I guess we're trying to demonstrate just what a stranglehold alcohol has on our society today, and to encourage people just to take a break from it for a while. We're not saying never drink again or give up drinking alcohol. We're not here to spoil anybody's fun. But we're here maybe just to mention that alcohol is responsible for 3 million deaths worldwide every single year, far more than hard drugs. So let's just be aware of the dangers, and after 66 days you'll feel so healthy and so good, and it'll be a great way to start summer 2020.
Okay, tell us more about the dangers. I mean, what sort of impact it has, because the problem with alcohol, isn't it? It's not as if you're sort of shooting up in a, sleazy bathroom or something. It's something that people use on a daily basis. So I understand there's that problem, but talk us through the health impacts of alcohol and how good you will feel after 66 days.
Yeah, I think because it's a legal drug and it's everywhere, it's so easy to become dependent. And indeed, that's my story. I mean, I couldn't do this work if I hadn't been through quite a tough time with alcohol and managed to stop drinking completely because I needed to. But what we're trying to say to people is many people have a drink every day. They'll have one glass of wine, maybe two, and alcohol is kind of sneaky, it's insidious. And over the years, I'm not saying this happens, it doesn't grab you by the throat in weeks like heroin would, but over a decade, it can easily get its claws into some of us. Not everybody, but some of us become dependent. Indeed, a study has shown that 20% of regular drinkers will become dependent in later life. And we're saying to people, take a break, because if you take a break, then you get to reset your system. When you start drinking again, you'll be much more aware of how much you're drinking. And the safe guidelines are, in fact, only 1.5 bottles of wine a week. If you keep within those limits, then you're unlikely to be risking your health. But many of us, I certainly drank far more than that when I was drinking. It is so easy for that couple of glasses a night to turn into a bottle a night, a bit more at the weekends, and then we're talking about 10 bottles of wine a week, and that's not good. So take a break. And we chose 66 days because research has shown that period is long enough to actually change a long-standing habit. So even if you have been drinking a long time, you can actually change your habits. So whether you're going to go back to moderate drinking or not drink at all, then that's going to really help you. And we had our Sober Spring last year was our first Sober Spring. And indeed, we've got, I would say, 6 or 7 people that I'm in touch with that have never drunk again because they felt so good at the end of 66 days, and they thought, well, why should I start drinking?
Thanks a lot for that, Janet. I should imagine that a lot of people are shocked at how much they actually do drink.